Well, thanks everyone. This is the Lincoln Aviator. This vehicle was first seen in 2003, but this year it's an incredibly good buy for several reasons. First of all, it's tens of thousands of dollars less than the competition. Second of all, it's a plug-in hybrid that'll do about 21 miles on electricity alone. It does cost around $68,000 when you deck it out, but it's one of the best vehicles in its class, seating 7 people on the roads today. When it comes to driving the Lincoln Aviator Grand Touring, there are multiple different drive modes, selectable from the little drive mode button. There is normal, conserve, slippery, and deep conditions. Deep conditions. I'm wondering if that's talking about my roots. Now there is also the EV only mode where this vehicle can just operate on electricity alone. Right now I have just 15 miles of battery charge left and it's running pretty quietly. It's running just on the EV power alone. But there is also the mode where you get above 75 miles an hour or 70 miles an hour, and to make the vehicle more aerodynamic it'll use the suspension to lower the vehicle, and that way getting it closer to the ground and a little more aerodynamic. One of the coolest things about the new Aviator is road preview. Using the 2 cameras up here behind the mirror, the road is being scanned in front of me and the cameras are looking for any kind of surface deviation. And then if it sees a surface deviation, it can change the vehicle setup so you don't feel those big bumps as you go over them. Let's talk about value in the new Aviator. Well, this vehicle ranges from just over $50,000 to just under $70,000, and you can get it equipped in lots of different formats. It is a premium vehicle. It is American built in Chicago, Illinois, at the same area factory as that the Ford Explorer is made at. Is it good value for money? When you compare that it's tens of thousands of dollars less than some of the other brands that compete in this segment, I think that's a yes. Lincoln have used an aeronautical feel for the Aviator. Of course, they'd have to. The name says it right there, Aviator. It's actually the same body chassis as a Ford Explorer, but Lincoln have done a lot more to this vehicle to really upgrade it into the premium class. You can see the Lincoln Star has blue in all 4 quadrants, showing that this is a hybrid. A Lincoln grille up front, which is very unique and nicely designed, giving you a feeling of expensive and somewhat affluent luxury. But let's get round to the back to find out what the space is like for hauling all your stuff. Now, even with the 3rd row and 2nd row up, you still get over 18 cubic feet of space here in the back of the vehicle. You can put those rows down and you actually increase that to just around 40 cubic feet of space with the 3rd row down. If you put the 2nd row down, it's even more. You'll get over 77 cubic feet of space, and that means room to haul all your stuff. When it comes to the interiors, Lincoln have done a stellar job. It started off with the Navigator, this evolution in interior design. The colors, really nicely put together. Wood surfaces, plastic, it's all very nice. This vehicle actually has a 30-way adjustable driver's seat. It has massage functions, so you can be relaxed as you go on a long drive. The interior reminds me very much of some yacht that could be in the Miami harbor. So it's well tailored, well put together, and designed kind of oceanically. Is that a word? Oceanically? When it comes to tech and infotainment, 28 speakers, a 3D concert hall sound system, enough for any long journey to entertain you. On the inside, large tablet style screen sits in the middle of the dash. It has a thin TFT in front of the driver. Some cool features include things like heated wiper blades to make sure that you can melt the ice or the hail off of your windshield. When you talk about nice tech on the inside, this has it. When it comes to safety and convenience, the Aviator, well equipped. You can use My Key to program a key, so anybody borrowing the car or a kid using the car gets certain things that they can do with the vehicle, but certain things that are disabled. It also has phone as a key, which you can use to lock, unlock, drive the vehicle itself. You can also send that key to anybody anywhere in the world who can then operate the vehicle as long as you want them to, and then you can retrieve the rights of using that as well. Lots of cameras and sensors throughout, reversing camera to make sure you can see where you're going, and then also it'll do emergency braking forward and back, pedestrian detection, lane keep, all the things that you should get in a vehicle of this caliber. When it comes to competition, there are the Germans, who are full luxury cars. The BMW X5, the GLE competes against this vehicle, and Audi's Q7. A vehicle that competes a little more close to it is Acura's MDX, which is the best-selling three-row premium SUV in the United States. But for American-made vehicles, you could possibly put the Cadillac XT5 or XT6 in this category, but really Aviator stands alone against much of the competition, especially when we're talking about price. Now, there's two different engines once you get under the hood of the brand new Lincoln Aviator. This one is the Grand Tourer, and that means that it comes with the plug-in hybrid version. The Grand Tourer has a combined twin turbocharged 3-litre V6 engine, an enhanced electrified hybrid technology, 494 combined horsepower, best in class with 630 combined pounds-feet of torque, an electric motor with a maximum output of 75 kilowatts and 13.6 kilowatt-hour battery. Under the standard twin turbocharged 3-litre V6 gas, it has a 10-speed automatic transmission and outputs 400 horsepower and 415 pounds-feet of torque for effortless acceleration.
I'm Nick Miles.